What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you guys an often looked over trick to preparing your cylinder heads before they get bolted down on the engine. So go ahead and get comfortable. Let's take a deep dive inside these AFR cylinder heads and get them ready to go before we bolt them on the big block Chevy that's going in that monster right behind me. The process we're going to go through today is called deburring the chamber. And there's a few different spots that we want to pay attention to prevent hot spots. Here's a little demonstration, okay? I got some fire, work please, and I have a really thin piece of metal. So what happens is, when you stick a lot of heat under a real thin piece of metal, it starts glowing red real easily, okay? We don't want this happening. Let's not burn myself. We're going to take a little sanding bit with a Dremel tool and go around the perimeter of the chamber and the spark plug threads that aren't being used and take away the tiny little thin pieces of metal to prevent these hot spots. So here are my AFR big block Chevy cylinder heads. When I was running my finger around the chambers, I felt a pretty sharp little spot right here on all the chambers. But over here, there's an edge right around this. So this little tiny burr is going to cause a hot spot. The second thing we're going to be looking at are all the threads that are entering the chamber for the spark plug. Now, here we go. Where's my spark plug? I just got a junk spark plug here. And I'm going to run the plug into the threads and see where the plug bottoms out at. Let's see, let's get some better light in here. There we go. So, I'm going to take my little Dremel tool and essentially clean up all the area that the spark plug is never going to touch, because these threads have very, very tiny pieces of metal that are going to be causing hot spots. We don't want that. All right, so here's the tool I'm using. I got my little Dremel here, and there's a little sanding bit that's not very coarse at all. Again, guys, the point is to not remove a bunch of material. It's just to clean stuff up. So let me go ahead and get my safety glasses here and turn this thing on high and just barely run the bit around the perimeter of the chamber, just like this. All right, now that we run our finger across it, it feels nice and smooth, no sharp edges either way, and it's pretty much as simple as that, guys. All right, so the last part of touching up the cylinder heads before we give them a real good cleaning before they go in the motor is touching up the threads for the spark plug holes. I already showed you guys running the spark plug down through the hole. I really suggest you guys do that. Use an old junky spark plug, run it all the way in. By the way, use a used spark plug so the washer's crushed, because it's probably gonna be another thread or two of engagement when you crush a washer on a new spark plug. So get a used one, thread it in the cylinder head, and then go touch up all the little threads. Alrighty guys, that brings us to an end on this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do all those fun things, and get ready for the next video, because it's just around the corner. See you guys soon.